Well, it's yeah. I mean, we have a 6-point lead and the ball with a minute and a half to go, under 2 minutes, and Kyle Lamont gets called for an offensive foul in the back court, bringing it up under pressure, so it gives them the ball back, and I think they end up converting on that. We have with under a minute to go and a 4-point lead, have a good action to the basket, make a pass to PJ, who I thought it was really, really good play that PJ wasn't able to finish through contact and no call. And then, with a 1-point lead and Zach throws it away, we end up fouling, and they make the 2 free throws, and it's.
Even the last possession, the pass to Zach was so off they had to take an off balance shot. That's
Well, and
you think they just kind of got tight at the end?
Well, and I take responsibility for the last possession. There was twice that I thought, because we wanted to drive it to the basket, twice that I thought we had that drive happening, and because of that, I didn't call a timeout, and I should have called one, and because we had one left. That's on me. I take responsibility for that one. They certainly didn't want to foul in that situation. We've got to get something going to the basket, that's where the head coach needs to step up and do it. So that's not on the guys. That's on me.
A lot of good things for yourself in that position.
That's.
Makes it tougher to lose it because you did really well.
Yeah. My frustration, disappointment isn't because we had a lack of effort. I thought we showed a lot that, we could compete and put ourselves in a great position to win in a grind-it-out type game. When you're able to win games that are in the 60s, that says a lot about your toughness. We put ourselves in such a good position to get that done, and it's not easy to win. And those guys did a nice job. They make a big 3 and a deep 3 and down 4 was a huge bucket for Boo, and that was after I think the call where it was kicked out of bounds and it was overruled, went off the foot.
It was after PJ's.
Yeah, no, yeah. That certainly makes it tough, but we controlled a lot of self-inflicted wounds in the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the game.
Right. You're right, you did a good job of grinding because they had gone on a run where they got into the basket, and then when it changed, it was like a 40-40 tie and like a 52 to 45 lead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got like several stops. You get a stop, get a couple free throws, get a stop, get a couple free throws, and just ground your way back.
Zach gets an and one to make it a huge. I think that made it a 6-point game after.
You showed you can go and you don't have to just hit threes or go.
No, and we talked about that afterwards. I mean, we only took 6 threes in the second half, and all of them were good looks. Hey, we had 9 turnovers in the second half. Did a good job in the first half with 5. If we can keep that, I mean, you just look at the points off of turnovers. They had 2 more points off of our turnovers. So that alone is the difference in the game. Any one of those we have back, it's probably a different outcome. But I'm getting really tired of these learning experiences not coming out on the positive end, and but again, it wasn't a lack of effort. It came down to some execution. Oh, yeah, especially when you have the team that's preseason picked to win the GLIAC South, and you have them all but beaten. That's a huge win, not only confidence-wise, but league-wise, that's a big one, because Ashland's going to beat a lot of teams. So we're able to get a head-to-head with them and get the win. That's one of those that make a big difference down the stretch.
It's like you like to say, you can't get that one back.
No, you got to amass as many wins as you can in league play, and
Be big regionally, unfortunately.
yeah, absolutely.
We got Finley, I think that's right.
I think so. That's all I was thinking about was Ashland.
Yeah.
I think we have Finley, so it doesn't at Finley, and it certainly doesn't get any easier. I mean, that program has a lot of history, tradition, and they don't lose too many games at their place.
I have to say, promotion is a game. I was really pleased on a big parlay what they did the other night. They're playing really good basketball.
I agree. I think
Despite the loss, you're pretty happy with what you saw for most of the games.
Yeah, I think, you look at what we're asking Brad Schaub to do right now. Incredible leadership on his end, and doing a good job against, those are two, I think, in my opinion, two of the better guards in the league. And Brad did a nice job handling it, and I thought we made some really good adjustments against their zone. We had some really good looks, and our guys made some plays out of it too. It was Sean Mock, scout, and did a great job. I mean, there wasn't anything that surprised us, and he did a good job of making adjustments during play.
Good luck against Ashland.
Thank you.